Dear friends, do you believe that with just 2 incredibly cheap and familiar ingredients from the kitchen, if combined the right way, they can help relieve aches, warm the stomach, strengthen digestion day by day, and gently boost immunity, all without a single pill? First, I'd like to wish you all good health, joyful spirits, delicious meals, and a peaceful life every day. Dear friends, there are dishes that sound very ordinary at first, but if we understand them well, eat them at the right time, for the right people, in the right way, they can become natural, safe, and surprisingly effective remedies. Today, I'd like to invite you to discover a humble, rustic dish made from just a few betel leaves, la lot, combined with another very common ingredient, something almost every household has. It may sound simple, but not many people realize that when combined properly, this dish can help strengthen the body each day, from supporting digestion, relieving pain and soreness, to warming the body and improving immunity. However, not everyone benefits from eating it, and not every time is the right time. Some people think it's good, but because they use it the wrong way, mismatch it with their condition, or combine it with the wrong foods, it ends up having the opposite effect. So, be sure to watch until the end of today's video to clearly understand why this dish is called the poor man's miracle remedy. In traditional wisdom, who should use it, who shouldn't, what foods betel leaves should not be combined with, and how to prepare it so that it's tasty, nutritious, easy to digest, and not too hot or harmful to the liver. If you find this content helpful, please leave a comment with the number 1 to let me know you're still with me on the journey to live healthy and happy every day. And if anything is unclear, just leave a 0, and I'll answer it in the next video. And dear friends, if you haven't subscribed to the Live Well Everyday channel yet, you can hit the subscribe button below so you won't miss any videos about nutrition tips, natural foods, and simple healthcare methods that anyone can do at home. Now, let's begin the video, dear friends. Dear friends, before we dive into the main content, let me share with you the nutritional properties of la lot, wild betel leaves, and chicken eggs. In everyday life, there are rustic dishes that seem very ordinary, yet they carry hidden health benefits that not everyone knows about. Some people hear by word of mouth that it's good, but when asked why, they don't know what makes it good, who it's good for, or what nutrients give it that effect. That's why today, I'd like to share with you 2 very familiar ingredients, la lot and chicken eggs, to understand why, when combined, they can become a delicious dish that's considered a miracle remedy for the poor. Let's start with la lot. This is a common green used in many Vietnamese meals, but few know that in Eastern medicine, la lot is considered a warming herb with a mildly spicy taste. It enters the spleen and stomach meridians and is used to dispel cold, relieve pain, eliminate dampness, and support digestion. From a modern science perspective, la lot contains valuable active compounds like benzyl acetate and piperine essential oils, which have anti-inflammatory and natural pain-relieving properties, especially beneficial for those with chronic joint pain or muscle aches caused by cold exposure. Additionally, la lot contains alkaloids, which help reduce spasms and improve digestive function, while also adding vitamin C, calcium, and iron, all essential nutrients that help boost immunity, prevent oxidation, and protect bone health. For older adults who often experience joint pain, stiffness in the morning, or cold hands and feet during seasonal changes, eating la lot a few times a week can help warm the digestive system, promote blood circulation, and naturally reduce pain without relying on medication. As for chicken eggs, this small food item is actually a treasure trove of nutrients. A local chicken egg weighing about 50 to 60 grams contains 6 to 7 grams of high-quality protein, including all 9 essential amino acids that the body can't produce on its own. On top of that, eggs contain vitamin D, which helps absorb calcium better and prevent osteoporosis, choline and vitamin B12, which nourish nerve cells, improve memory, and are especially good for the elderly, as well as vitamin A, E, iron, and zinc, which nourish cells, support liver function, boost immunity, and improve skin and eye health. Importantly, These nutrients are very easily absorbed, even by the elderly, those recovering from illness, or people with weak bodies. You could say that eggs are a natural multivitamin capsule at a very affordable price. Just a few thousand dong can nourish the whole family. The best part is when these two ingredients are combined. They enhance each other. La Lot helps reduce inflammation, warm the stomach, and stimulate digestion. Eggs provide essential nutrients to build muscle, regenerate cells, and boost immunity. As a result, the dish La Lot egg omelet can offer many practical benefits such as ease, improving digestion, reducing bloating, enhancing appetite, relieving joint pain and morning stiffness, and boosting immunity, preventing colds, and keeping the body warm on chilly days. It's especially suitable for people with weak digestion, easily chilled stomachs, or frequent knee or leg aches. And what people love most about this dish is its simplicity. Easy to make, easy to eat, ingredients are easy to find, and anyone can cook it. The cost is low, truly a nutritious and affordable meal for every household. I believe that once you understand it clearly, you'll no longer see La Lot egg omelet as just a casual snack, but start appreciating it as a real meal, a gentle, natural remedy that nourishes and protects your health right from your own kitchen. Dear friends, though the dish is simple, if prepared the right way, it won't just taste good, but will also fully unlock its nutritional value. La Lot egg omelet is one such dish, easy to make, quick to prepare, and very good for health, especially for elderly people or those with a cold constitution. First, prepare a handful of fresh La Lot, selecting leaves that are moderately mature, not too old, not too young. After washing thoroughly and draining, slice the leaves into thin strips so that they cook evenly and release more fragrance when fried. Next, crack 2 local chicken eggs into a bowl, add a pinch of salt to enhance flavor, and beat them well until smooth. If you can get local, free-range eggs, that's even better, as the yolk is richer and more nutritious than industrial eggs. Then, sauté a bit of finely chopped shallot in a pan with a little cooking oil. Once it becomes fragrant, add the shredded La Lot and stir briefly for a few seconds. To let them wilt slightly, then pour in the beaten eggs and spread evenly in the pan. Keep the heat medium and fry until both sides are golden and cooked through. La Lot egg omelet should be eaten while still hot to preserve its rich, distinctive flavor. You can enjoy it with white rice at breakfast or dinner. Both are great. The dish is gentle on the stomach, easy to digest, and both nourishing and warming for the body. Just a few minutes in the kitchen, and you'll have a dish that is not only delicious and wholesome, but also great for digestion and joints. Simple yet effective, truly healing through food using familiar ingredients all around us. Dear friends, a dish as simple as fried eggs with La Lot, wild betel leaves, if we truly understand its benefits and use it regularly, can be an incredibly natural, safe, and cost-effective way to support disease prevention. First, this dish is especially helpful for those who often suffer from joint pain, particularly older adults, who commonly deal with osteoarthritis, osteoporosis, or stiffness in the fingers and toes in the morning. According to Eastern medicine, La Lot has a warm nature and a mildly spicy flavor, entering the spleen and stomach meridians. It helps dispel cold, reduce pain, eliminate dampness, and warm joints affected by cold energy, thereby soothing pain and improving blood circulation around the joints. Modern medicine also confirms that compounds in La Lot, such as piperine, benzyl acetate, and alkaloids, have anti-inflammatory properties that help relieve mild swelling and joint pain. Combined with chicken eggs, which are rich in vitamin D, phosphorus, and easily absorbed calcium. This dish doesn't just relieve pain temporarily, but also increases bone density and slows down bone loss in the elderly. If you suffer from mild joint degeneration, frequent knee pain, back aches, or neck and shoulder tension, this dish should definitely be included in your weekly menu. Not only that, La Lot egg omelet is also great for those with weak digestion. La Lot helps warm the stomach and address spleen-stomach cold deficiency, meaning people who often feel cold in the belly, have poor digestion, frequent bloating, or burp after meals. The essential oil in la lot contains active compounds that enhance digestive secretion and gently stimulate intestinal movement, helping food digest faster and reducing heaviness and indigestion. When paired with eggs, which offer easily absorbed protein, this dish helps people who feel tired, lack appetite, or feel drained after eating to regain comfort and energy after a meal. Another great benefit is its ability to warm the body, especially when the weather turns cold or for those living in humid climates. In Eastern medicine, when the body is invaded by external cold through the skin, nose, or weakened energy channels, it can lead to colds, coughs, runny noses, or even joint pain. Thanks to its naturally warming properties, regular use of la lot helps warm internal organs, dispel cold energy, and reduce the risk of colds, nasal congestion, and headaches also from cold exposure. People with cold constitutions, often having cold hands and feet, or lower back pain from cold, will feel warmer and lighter with frequent use of this dish. Especially for those recovering from illness or elderly people who need physical nourishment, this dish is a gentle tonic. Eggs provide pure protein, B vitamins, and choline, which help regenerate cells, quickly restore muscle, and boost immunity. Meanwhile, la lot acts as a digestive assistant, helping the stomach absorb nutrients more efficiently. As a result, people who eat this dish find it easier to digest, without feeling heavy or fatigued like with greasy meat dishes. Here's another surprising benefit that few notice. This dish can also support male vitality in a natural way. When the body is consistently kept warm and blood circulates smoothly, physical function improves naturally. In Eastern medicine, this is called nourishing yang and unblocking the meridians. No medication, no pressure, just a way to strengthen the body from within through proper eating. In short, this humble, rustic dish is easy to make, but offers many benefits, from joint health, digestion, and immunity to post-illness recovery and enhanced strength. If included in your diet 2 to 3 times per week, served hot, at the right time and for the right person, it's like a gentle, natural remedy, without the need for any supplements. I still remember a message from an aunt in central Vietnam who wrote to me, "My daughter-in-law often had a cold belly, couldn't digest anything, and at night she'd have back pain and sore knees. Ever since I started making la lot omelet for her 2 to 3 times a week, she told me her stomach feels lighter, her skin looks rosier, and she complains of fatigue much less than before. I'm so happy. Not because the dish is magical, but because I could do something good for my child using what's already in my kitchen." After reading that, I was truly moved. Sometimes health isn't something far away. It just takes a little learning, a little effort, and a belief in the gentleness of nature. And just like that, a daily meal can become a gift of health for the whole family. Even though la lot egg omelet is safe and easy to use, like any food or herbal remedy, we must understand who should eat it and who should be cautious, so it truly provides benefits and doesn't backfire. First, this dish is very suitable for the elderly, especially those who often suffer from joint pain, cold limbs, or morning stiffness. As I've shared, la lot has warming properties that dispel cold and reduce pain, while chicken eggs are rich in vitamin D, calcium, and easily digestible protein, excellent for maintaining bone density and nourishing cartilage. Eating this 2 to 3 times a week can significantly reduce joint stiffness and chronic aches. Next, it's highly recommended for those with weak digestion, cold stomach, poor absorption, or bloating, those with spleen-stomach cold deficiency, a weak belly due to internal cold, as per Eastern medicine, benefit from the warming properties of la lot, while eggs gently supplement protein and nutrients. These people are strongly encouraged to include this dish regularly to improve both digestion and overall energy. Additionally, people recovering from illness or recent treatment should use this dish to replenish their strength. Eggs provide nutrients for cell regeneration, while la lot gently supports digestion, a perfect combination for recovery without heaviness or fatigue. However, there are groups who should be cautious. Specifically, people with internal heat, chronic constipation, or a naturally hot constitution should be careful. Because la lot is warming and eggs are protein-rich, consuming them daily may increase internal heat, causing breakouts or worsening constipation. Also, those with high blood lipids, fatty liver, or a history of liver and gallbladder disease should limit egg intake, as eggs contain high cholesterol. Excessive consumption may overload the liver or raise blood lipid levels. Especially for those with protein metabolism disorders or egg allergies, it's best to avoid entirely or consult a doctor first. Another important note: don't eat this dish every day. No matter how good, excessive repetition, especially with eggs, may raise cholesterol levels, burden the liver and cardiovascular system. According to nutritional recommendations, eating it 2 to 3 times a week is ideal for optimal absorption and balance. In short, if consumed properly, in the right amount, and suitable to your body's condition, la lot egg omelet is not just a tasty dish, but a natural health support, affordable, easy to make, and well worth keeping in your weekly routine. Dear friends, although la lot offers many health benefits, just like any other food, if used incorrectly or paired with the wrong ingredients, it may not only lose its effect, but even cause the opposite. Here are a few things la lot should not be paired with. Seafood like shrimp, crab, clams, mussels, because seafood is cold in nature, while la lot is warm and spicy. These opposing characteristics can clash in digestion, causing bloating, diarrhea, or stomach chills, especially in people with weak digestion or frequent digestive disorders. Also, avoid combining la lot with strong hot spices like pepper, fresh chili, or raw ginger, because la lot already has a mild warming nature. Eating too many hot spices together can cause internal overheating, mouth ulcers, constipation, or acne, especially for those with hot constitution or poor liver function. Another warning is not to consume la lot right after taking medication for liver, blood pressure, or heart conditions, as some compounds in la lot may affect drug absorption, reducing effectiveness or mildly irritating the stomach lining when taken on an empty stomach. And most importantly, never consume la lot with alcohol. Some people like pairing la lot egg omelet with a shot of alcohol for warmth, but in reality, this overstimulates the digestive system, increases stomach acid, and can lead to heartburn, gastric pain, or even ulcers over time. As you can see, with just a few familiar ingredients in the kitchen, like la lot and chicken eggs, we can create a dish that's not only delicious, but also promotes health in a very natural way. If you found today's content helpful, don't hesitate to leave a comment with number 1, so I know we're still moving in the right direction together. If you still have questions, feel free to leave a 0, and I'll address it in the upcoming videos. Don't forget to share this video with loved ones and friends, so they too can enjoy simple, affordable, yet nutritious and long-term healthy eating habits. Wishing you always eat well, sleep soundly, and live a healthy life every day. See you again in upcoming videos on Live Well Every Day.